Brad? What are we doing?
We have got a group of thugs and shit all around you. Thugs, bandits, thieves, and then a singular kind of thief dude or messenger dude in front of you. What I will do here is I'll give you... So I don't have a bar set up, but I'll just put you in like a version of the battle arena that we were in, and we'll just assume that the area where the battle arena stuff is like the... it's basically the same thing, what I'm saying here.
I can't hear you at all. You're like speaking.
I'm sorry, I know. I'm like mumbling to myself. So give me some initiatives.
Oh my god. You guys.
The
wow.
The messenger is in front of you, and then behind him, where the stairs are, is the door. So
I have no spells. I have like no spells left.
Hey man, this should have given the earnings over.
Wow.
Them 16s.
Oh shit. It's the dream team right now.
Sweet 16.
So, oh my god, this is so much fucking fun.
Christ,
I've got
you
more
guys.
D20s here. All right.
How many initiatives? Oh my god, that's so many.
It's 8.
Give me a sec. You can plan your escape in this time.
From the chat, you know it's bad when the DM doesn't have a map plan. You know that he never expected this.
Never expected us to fight.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't. I think, like, here's the thing. A lot of the time, players are very nervous when they're not at full health and full spells and shit, and they don't normally just pull out a dagger and try and stab an NPC. So I kind of thought, like, oh, he's not gonna do that.
It's right. I'm just gonna stress eat this brownie real quick.
I think I had to do twice.
Oh man.
Yeah, I did. All right, so.
I'm so upset. I can barely enjoy this.
Wait.
What?
There's like a whole bunch of people left. Oh, they're duplicated on the turn order.
Yeah, they're dupes.
I was like, is there that many hidden people? Oh my god.
They come out from the floorboards.
Yeah, they've been hiding under the table.
The entire town.
Oh man.
I think that's it. All right, and then we have.
We can never come back.
These are the Zentarum?
Yes.
Okay. The second you said Nightstone, Sam, did you realize at the same time as I did?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, my first thought was snake bitch.
Yeah, it was like, but
oh my god.
Like, how did they find her though? Is the question.
They worked it out.
We did.
Like,
we pulled her out of the. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. She was just gone. We didn't. You washed away.
You made your way out, but if you'll remember, you left a bunch of guards in the thing with like you like lied your way past them, but you left the guards in the thing.
And there was that scream as we left.
Yeah.
That was the day Gideon became a true neutral
I went really far back in my notes and was like, oh yeah, what happened there? And I was like, oh my god, they didn't actually get out, because I thought the same thing. So when I was like,
episode 2.
Yeah.
18 episodes later.
So, everyone kind of like gets up. There are people in motion now, but they're not like, they haven't all drawn their swords and they're running at you. This guy incredibly rolled a 20, so he gets to go first. Camille, you've straight up gone to stab at him and he knows that. So, that's essentially what's happening. As you're going to stab him, he shouts, there is a bounty on their head! And he pulls out where are you? Short sword, his short sword, I remember now. Pulls out his short sword and goes to stab at you, Camille. So let me just roll some shit here.
I'm like so nervous. Mainly because I have yet to be introduced.
God damn it.
And if this goes awry, then how does that happen?
We just reset the campaign.
Yeah, we just restart.
I guess he's over here. Camille. One of these is a 10. The next one is a critical hit. So he comes in as you parry away with like your little short dagger. You parry this short sword away from him, but he brings this thing down, and you're like maybe a little befuddled. You've maybe got Gideon on your shoulder that you're a little bit concerned about, and you completely don't expect this guy to be a lot quicker than he is. He kind of ducks low, gets inside your guard, and then rates this thing across your stomach. He's gonna deal 12 piercing damage to you.
Oh.
Then he's gonna take the disengage action as a bonus and fucking leg the rest of his movement. So it's 20 feet over here behind this guy, who's a very big, beefy-looking thuggish type. So, Gamil, it's your turn.
Motherfucker.
Don't do it. Oh, don't. Oh, don't. Look at that door in front of us. Isn't that a neat door? That is really well rendered, that door. Look at it. Look at how far away you are from it. Look at that. Weird.
Thing is, even if we do, I'm gonna meta a little bit here.
Are you?
I have to. I have to.
Just a little?
Just a little. I know we need
Samari's
to run.
eyes are like yellow. Just yellow.
I know we need to run, but at the same time, if we do, that just gives all of them a fucking reason to run after us. But if I can sway them to be like, that's bastard over there's the traitor.
How good is your deception?
I mean, I'm proficient. Brad, could I do that? Try and persuade?
Yeah, of course you can. You persuaded a fucking direwolf to join your party.
It's true.
There's always the chance for these things.
Can I, since my turn is right behind him, can I back him up with that, having a group persuasion?
No, because your turn
Damn
is
it.
behind him, unfortunately. That's the actual reason.
Oh my god.
But it's roleplay. But it's not real, Brad.
I know.
This is a real world, okay? I'm immersed. Please don't break my immersion.
Damn system rules, though. All right,
This is
Connor,
where
I
I
need an
just
answer
drive down
from
to
you.
Brad. Yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna shout to everyone. That bastard there's a fucking traitor! And if any of you have the right mind, you have to bring me his head!
Are you trying to intimidate them or persuade them?
Intimidate.
Give me an intimidation check.
Even hard to carrot.
Everyone thinks that you're Weevil, so you won't have disadvantage since they're gonna believe you. This is
What's
one
wrong
of their
with
own.
Jay? What is Jay right now?
Okay, so Tar does the kind of stand down motion for a moment and looks over and says, what the fuck's going on? Sly Toes, what are you talking about? There's a bounty on their head. Sly Toes says, they are not the people they claim to be, especially this one. He's not Weevil. Tar kind of looks over, having rolled a 17, contesting your check, your insight, 17 on his insight, and says, all right, just everyone calm down. You say there's a bounty on their head. Can't we just work this out civilly? And he's got his arms up and he's stepping towards where you are.
Tar,
What?
why the fuck would I have to lie? I've already shown everyone, and he's just gonna lift up his fucking hand axes. I came back with this group, you.
Give me another intimidation check. In fact, no, give me a persuasion check this time. You're not intimidating.
Oh my god.
He's like stepping forward and he's like, I knew there was something off about you, Weevil. I could tell there was something different. The messenger, Sly Toes, like holds up the scroll and like undoes it, and he's like, they are from the Nightstone, Zentrim, Zolkin. They killed his woman. There is a bounty on their head, 1,000 gold pieces to whoever drops them. And everyone in the room suddenly starts pulling out fucking weapons and looking at you, and Tar just puts his hands down. So, liars and thieves, any other day, you lot would fit right in. But unfortunately, gold's gold. And he pulls out his own short sword. Gamil, you have movement. You have no action or anything if you want to run or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out the door.
You just run in at the door?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you can move your 25 feet. 25 feet, you can get to the door.
Yeah. I put
you
it onto the door.
You can try the door and it opens. It's unlocked. There's like nothing going on. Like it's good for now. Don't let him get away. Savari, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna be casting invisibility at 3rd level. So if I can do this, step 5 feet over to Boulder and touch him to make him go invisible.
Okay.
Be like, all right, folks, thank you for the wonderful show. See you later. Thank you for the drinks, gentlemen. Winks at like 2 of them. Touches Boulder to make him go invisible. And then we'll continue down towards Gamil. How far away is he?
You can
So
get outside the door.
Yeah, I can just get outside the door. And as I'm like just running past, can I like tap him on the shoulder as well and make him invisible?
Yeah, you're not being invisible yourself. You're just doing it to them.
No, just to those 2.
Okay. Yeah, so you can just about get outside the door. You do a quick left and right. There's no one there. It's the empty sewer way. So you just need to make a bolt now. Boulder, it's your turn. Yeah, chat, I don't care that he hasn't got the scroll. He fucking shouts it and says that he doesn't hold a scroll up and says the exact same thing, and everyone believes him.
Also,
use your imagination, chat. You can do it too.
Also, by the way, invisibility lasts for an hour.
An hour? Wow.
The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I'm assuming I would know this from earlier. Are we in a place made of stone or a place made of wood?
You're in like a sewer system. Basically, everything in here is stone.
So it's not like a house built in the sewer system, like a bar built.
No, it's like a portion that they've
got it. I understand.
Yeah.
I got it in my head now.
Unfortunately, not flammable.
Doors are open now. We unlocked it and opened it.
The door's open. Savari's just outside the door. Gamil's like out the doorway.
And Gamil is invisible now. Yes?
Gamil and you are invisible, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Can I sprint through the door while picking up Savari? Is that possible?
You can. Give me an athletics check.
Just a floating Savari.
I mean, listen.
It's not like the easiest thing for some reason. You're like maybe like you catch her at an awkward angle, but you can swoop her up on a 14 and whoop, she's up on a shoulder, fireman style. Gideon on the other shoulder of Gamil, and you're like, you guys are out of the doorway as well now. There's the cleric dude, the dwarven cleric, who was in the battle arena, is also here. He is going to actually, as you pick up Savari, she turns invisible.
Because everything you touch,
that you're carrying are invisible. He stands.
I'm objectified.
I mean, listen, in this exact
Season, give the same answer that I gave the chat last week. When I was an object of desire, now you are an object of desire. Because the beholder thing.
He You see this priestly-looking cleric dwarf, very drunk, stand forward, and he holds a hand up and starts waving it in the air, and this kind of divine runic patterns start appearing, and he starts mumbling under his breath in a strange language. And then dispel. He tries to dispel the magic. Was this a? No, this was a 3rd level spell, right?
For the invisibility? Yeah.
She cast it at 3rd level.
He boom, and then suddenly Boulder and Savari appear once again.
Fuck.
As he dispels that spell on you. Gamil is still invisible. This thief here. What do you
I'm assuming I'm like here, because like the thing is, I wanted to dash, so it's picking her up my action, so I move 30 feet, and that's my action.
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to make sure.
Yeah. That's cool. It's like there's a use object action. That's essentially what you did.
Got it. That's fine.
All right. Now you're gonna take a fucking slew of crossbow bolts, and if you survive them, you're free. That's.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh no!
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I will say. If for the ones hitting Savari, can I impose disadvantage with my shield? That's protection. I'm next
I
to her.
think you can only do.
Also-
How many times can you do protection? Is it a reaction?
That is a solid question. I really don't know.
Read protection.
Do they all
when a
shoot with
creature
disadvantage?
you can see, when
They're
a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that's within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield.
You can do it once. This
Okay.
once per round. That's because you have a reaction that you expend.
That's fine.
There's a thinner looking thief, the one closest to where you are, I think. Oh no, he's like this guy over here. He's already, as you start running and you like rematerialize at the doorway, he like sights you and fires a crossbow bolt. It looks like it's gonna hit Savari in the buttocks.
Great.
Do you want to impose disadvantage?
Yeah, sure.
Save
Okay.
my ass.
You turn a 21 into a critical failure, and he strikes the dude in front of him. he trying to crack you as you disappear under a spell and then start running, and then you appear at the doorway, and he goes and just fires wildly. Hits the dude in front of him, just boom in the chest, and he just hits the ground. And he's like on the ground, just fucked up.
Does this start a bar fight? Please tell me this starts a bar fight. I just want that cinematic exit with a bar fight behind us.
Are they able to like use my body as a shield?
I was just thinking that.
There is no bar fight, but there is a shout from the guy on the ground who turns around and brings his own crossbow up to shoot it at the dude who shot at him. There is a.
I hope he also crit failures and shoots somebody else.
Right? The chain of. Can we get a roll on that, Brad?
I
Can we
just want that trope bar fight as we leave.
You want me to roll that guy now?
Can we see if it's a crit one?
All right, let's roll that guy.
What is it? Is it these two right here?
Yeah, it's them two. Yeah. This guy rolls an 18 and successfully fires a crossbow bolt into the other
was worth
one's
a try.
stomach, who hits the ground, and them two are just sat there loading crossbow bolts, looking at each other. Tar's getting pissed off, but starting to stride forward. There's two more crossbow bolts that come from one of the thieves over by Tar, the one to his left. Tum, tum. One of them strikes you, Boulder. It's going to deal 3 piercing damage.
Oh boy, my 53 health can't take it.
53!
Yeah.
Remember how I fucking rolled 4 hit dice as soon as we fucking got
Yeah. Remember that point
smart.
when Brad was like, "You don't have to use hit dice. You guys are fine."
Dude,
Meanwhile,
the thing is, I think I had 5 health.
Yeah.
So that would have been a big fucking.
God damn it.
These are all being fired like alternately, one at Boulder, one at Savari. That's how I'm doing this.
Okay.
This guy moves in. He tries to fire. That is a 10. So one just over the top of your head as a slew of these things come in. So we got 4.
That one
more.
was to me. Okay.
4.
How much health do you have, Savari?
35. I'm not too bad. No, I'm not too bad.
Boulder.
I'm just out of spell things because I was fucking healing so much.
Yeah,
Uh,
fuck
fucking
that
Gideon.
asshole, man.
Unless they
Thank God he's
all
gone.
hit and they all hit
He's
me in
dead.
the face for max damage, I think I'll be okay.
What is your?
If that
AC,
happens,
Boulder?
that means I would have been dead in the next fight anyways, because those crits would have been on a different enemy, and I would have been just been exploded. So
What is your AC, Boulder?
18.
18. So this one hits you. You take another 5 piercing damage. It's like 4 launch towards you. 3 of them miss. 1 just jabs you in the side. Tar himself. And do you have anything with range on it, Tar? You don't. You
Yeah! Tar, you're useless. Can Boulder punch the doorway and crush it as we leave?
He can fucking leg it up to you though. You can get to here. You can get to there. He doesn't know where Gamil is. And Boulder's over there. So actually he can get to here, can't he?
Ooh.
No, he can't. He can get to here. So he can't get quite close enough. He's just like dum 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 dum. This big Zangief looking dude pulling out a couple of scimitars himself. But he doesn't get close enough to hit you. There's another dude over here. This guy has got a heavy crossbow.
Oh.
That one's coming in on Savari. Savari is going to be struck. This is going to, as you're rounding the corner, Savari, you're just going to take like a kidney shot from a fucking huge heavy crossbow bolt, and you're going to take 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
That stings. And
Okay.
then, from the back of the room, there is a terrible sound. Materializing in the doorway of the battle arena, you see that horrible wizard that was controlling the beholder, and it was controlling the diamond, and he had no eyes. It was like sealed over with flesh, and he had like a weird whispery voice. And you can,
Jesus Christ.
he sort of materializes and he appears in your view and starts bringing his hands up and starts to do some fucking fucked up shit. Let me see. First of all, let's see here. What is the range on that? How far away are you?
Connor, we're gonna have some words.
I hope far
We're gonna have
enough.
some words, Connor.
Oh,
We're 100 feet.
you lucky.
Oh,
He uses Summon Beholder in front of the door. Oh!
good. Let it
Great.
kill all of them. Can you imagine that, like, dropping a beholder in the middle of
Teleport, bring us
18
back!
people? It would be like a disco show, like summoned, and all the eyes would immediately everything.
It would be like lasers.
It'd be a disco show, man.
Sweet laser show.
Oh, it was concealed at the bottom of the page, but he's gonna do some crazy shit. First,
No.
I need to roll a 1.
Stop that.
D4 plus 1. Fuck. 1d4 plus 1. I can't roll dice because I never roll dice anymore. Oh shit.
No, Brad. No, Brad.
Oh shit.
Brad, fucking stop.
Oh shit.
Don't.
Don't
you
okay.
dare.
I'm gonna try not to be as neutral as I usually am. But he starts weaving and doing some fucked up shit. Then the next turn begins, but nothing happens. We go all the way through everyone's turns. No one does anything, and it comes back to the weird, creepy wizard.
No,
Who
what did
takes-
he do?
Wait,
Who
what?
takes his next turn, and
Did he
then
fuck with time?
and then
Did he fuck with time?
Did you just Cronus me, Brad?
What?
I'm so
what's his-
fucking
what's his
upset. I'm
movement?
fucking shook right now.
What is his movement here?
I'm fucking shook.
What?
Let's see, 30 feet. So he can go to there. So suddenly, as far as you're concerned, as you're like leaving this door, you see Savari get hit by this bolt, and you guys are like moving, slow-moing out this door, and
I'm
then
so fucking mad.
this wizard just starts moving very like he moves really quickly through what seems to be a slowed time room. As far as we can see, we see this weird version of him that moves through. It leaves ghosts of him behind, and he starts moving and continues weaving this spell in front of him. He starts moving towards the doorway. Then
He could easily rob a bank with this power. He doesn't need to kill us. What is his motivation, Brad?
then on his next turn, it goes round again. He gets another turn.
No, what the
And-
fuck?
Fuck!
He has
Yeah.
4
Are we just
turns
dead?
worth?
Like,
4 turns?
He is now here. So as far as you guys are concerned, he's just gone and snaked through the fucking room, and he appears next to you. Let's see.
So Jay, this is the perfect time to end the stream, and thank you everyone for watching. Storm King Slender.
What?
Thanks, Wormwood, for all the giveaways. While the party dies.
I legit assume we're just dead because there's a high-powered wizard who's right next to us now. Who
That's
has, I
like,
think,
this dude's
more
like-
free tokens.
He stands next to you and he reaches out a hand and places it on Savari's back, and he like turns his head and speaks to you, Boulder, and he says, "Give me this one, and you may leave." You can speak back in your mind.
Oh.
Tell him I'm a shit wizard. Tell him I'm a shit wizard. I don't even know how to play the flute.
Boulder wouldn't do that. He wouldn't.
Oh my god.
I'll see you in hell.
Oh my god.
He puts a hand on your chest, and then I'm gonna need a charisma saving throw from you.
Does he still get +2 because he's near me?
Unfortunately
No, wait,
not,
you still
and
have bless. You still have bless.
Yep.
Roll 1d4.
I guess. Yeah, he's not wrong.
If I'm
You still have bless? How long does bless last?
uh
No, you're dead. Does it not? Is it not
yeah, no, it's not
concentration
it's
spell?
not a concentration.
He's a
spell.
god now.
Cool.
Brad.
Oh, no, it's up to a minute. Never mind.
Oh no, you don't know.
My bad. Fuck.
It's a shame because that might have done it. But
I thought it was like an
unfortunately-
hour.
Unfortunately, you fail. So let me just see what.
Does he have
happens.
bardic inspiration if there's a bard literally on him?
Not if the bard didn't use her.
Can the newly found god just yeah this hey guys, this is me by the way.
He puts his hand on your chest, Boulder, and
fuck.
suddenly Boulder disappears. Savari like bang hits the ground.
Ow!
And time returns to normal immediately. Like he's like stood there right next to you. The messenger dude is like, "What the fuck?" And then he looks over at the doorway, and then he also has no bullshit range stuff, so he's just gonna run over here, but it's not really gonna do anything. And then it brings us around to Gamil.
Meals out.
You run in.
Can I double my speed so I can go 50 feet?
Yeah, you can take a dash action and escape.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
just
out.
gonna bail. Savari's on the ground with an arrow in her side. You got Gideon on the back.
Would I be able to pick up her?
Well, actually, no. Savari's turn is next. Actually, she can get up. She might be okay.
Yeah, because I can get it for an action, right? And then
You know, wouldn't this just be a perfect chance to introduce our new character?
It would be,
To
yes.
Save the day.
But unfortunately, sometimes people make terrible mistakes, and the new character isn't anywhere near here.
I don't
Because
know.
you're underground in the sewer system,
You
and
know-
not just on the street where I can have him wander in.
I feel like, you know, sometimes with the whole time is like a wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing, right? So it's just
Purely because you quoted my least favorite show of all time ever at me. We do
is
not
that
get-
Doctor Who? Because I've never seen Doctor Who.
fucking hate that show so much.
You just hate everything British.
I'm not a fan of British, but Doctor Who alone is the worst
but
thing
what about
I've ever
David
seen.
Tennant?
I've
I
never
like
seen
him.
Doctor
I
Who.
love
All
him.
right, so he was quoting that doctor.
Yeah,
Don't care.
I was just
David
quoting David
Tennant's Doctor.
Tennant. Yeah,
You
quoting
can't
David
even-
Tennant.
You can't even
Outside
David
of
Tennant
Doctor
your
Who.
way out of this. What do you want to do, Gamil? It's your turn.
Fuck.
Camille's out. Wait.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
You're invisible. You can straight up bolt. No one knows where the fuck you are.
But if I if I grab Savari's hand, does she turn invisible again?
No,
Yeah.
but if you
I become an
pick her up and
object
carry
figure.
her, you can. But you'll be like super over encumbered, and you'll probably have to drop Gideon or an axe or something.
Where the fuck is Boulder? I'm so upset. I'm emotionally traumatized. I quit this campaign.
Boulder's a sex
I'm
slave
fucking
now.
done.
This is horrible, but that's the way it goes.
Is
I hate this.
Boulder's the next enemy in the arena.
No.
He's in there. He's sleeping with the beholder.
I'm
like
pretty sure I get to real character, which is great.
No. I'm so upset.
Camille, I need an answer from you, please.
Yeah.
Savari said she could do it.
You don't need to pick up Savari. Because I have my next turn. I can fucking get up and go, and I'm faster than you.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
out. 50 feet.
Camille fucking legs it out the doorway. Savari, run as fast as your little legs can take you. So when you stand up, it takes half of your movement. So you get 15 feet of movement plus if you dash another one. Let me just quickly... No, actually, fuck this. The mage ain't going to try and stop you. He has his prize.
Because I think she'd just be like, fuck, there's literally nothing she can do. It's not like she can fight him. And she has no spells. Boulder!
Oh my god, dude.
Like, there has, like, yeah, fuck.
RNG is a cruel fucking mistress.
RNG fucks everyone's life up. Are you just gonna bolt? You running?
Yeah, because there's fucking, like, I mean, she does, like, one look to the mage, I guess, before she leaves.
He's horrific, yeah.
And just...
He reveals, like, a gummy mouth with, like, little sharp pointed teeth in it. He seems to be human, but, like, really fucked up.
Yeah. And just, like, this isn't the last kind of thing. And then she runs out.
And you fucking leg it out. There's a sound of like footfalls running after you guys, but you guys just like bail out of this fucking place. I'm gonna like give you the benefit of the doubt that you can essentially run faster than these guys because you're superheroes, basically. Like everyone's like piling out. There's a couple of them that get caught in the doorway and they like bundle through, and they start running down the sewers towards you. You do some ducking and weaving around a couple more crossbow bolts and arrows that come flying down, and you fucking burst out of the doorway into that shop where the quill selling guy is, and he just looks over as you break through the front door, and the two of you spill out into Mirabar. It's the dead of night. It's still fairly busy, but you very easily just disperse into the crowd. Presumably Savari's just running and bleeding, whereas Gamil, you're following her. She can't see you, but if you follow her, then whatever, and you guys can just leg it into the ether of Mirabar. Back in the Thieves Guild, at the doorway, the wizard stands, and before like a lot of the men go out, he says no, and stops Tar, who's this huge Zangief looking dude, like, what? They're getting away. And he says, I have a replacement, a prize. Prepare, wait, and points at an area. He casts Banishment on you, and what happens is you disappeared to a harmless demi-plane. So you just disappear for like 10 minutes to just this, you just float in space. You can breathe, you're fine. You are restrained, you're like unable to really do anything, and you're just floating around in a vacuum of space. And then you remain there until the spell ends, at which point you reappear in the space that you left. You suddenly pop back into existence, and you are surrounded by swords and knives and crossbows, and Tar, standing in front of you, says, I wouldn't try nothing. You got some explaining to do, boy. Take his weapons. Doing anything crazy?
What crazy thing could I possibly do?
Not much, I guess. Soz, you've been captured by the Archmage of the Thieves Guild.
Fuck.
Back outside.
Can I say outside? Savari wants to run towards the fucking wizard that she knew Boulder was banging.
Okay, yeah, so you guys just stop fucking
She's like legging
running.
it directly to there.
Yeah, you guys start running to the wizard known as Rosalda.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after a bit, or is it an hour or something? I don't know. It's up to Gamil. Presume the invisibility wears off eventually. You're kind of fucked up, but you're okay. Heading also up the same road, trotting along with his little feet. Is trotting up the road, his little feet carrying him along, is a creature that looks like what, Jay?
Like a gnome. Can they see me?
What?
Or
No, this is separate at the moment.
Okay.
They're heading towards there, but
Okay.
you're like about to walk up the. You're at two ends of the same road at this
I
point.
gotcha.
In the center is the wizard's house where
Yeah.
Boulder met the woman.
It would. It looks a little bit. Almost like he doesn't fit into anything that he's wearing. He's got a long red robe covered in spotty white patches that have been sewn on. Has a small mechanical dragon riding on his shoulders, and it's just kind of wrapped around his neck as he's trotting along. He's conversing with it as well, as if it's speaking back.
There's like a little gnome wandering along
Just a
the
small
street,
little gnome.
heading up the road. And at the far end, we sort of see this vaguely bloodied up version of Savari kicking the ground, strutting down the road, pissed off. I presume you still have Gideon's body. We have Gamil carrying Gideon's body, invisible or not, looking rather glum. We see a short moment of all of these thieves, including Tar, binding with like manacling and chaining up the enormous rippling form of Boulder, and then like starting to drag him away back into the battle arena area. And that is, I think, where we go to our next break.
All right.
Fuck.
Well,